I played chess against Anna Cramling. Welcome guys to this video, my name is Jeremy and I've been a French teacher for almost 10 years. In this channel I do a lot of videos about teaching the French language, and today this is a special video. I played against Anna Cramling, the famous streamer, and I had the opportunity to teach her a bit of French while playing this game, but also I did her famous opening, the cow opening. She made this up, you know, so there was a good tribute that I gave her, and hopefully you will like this video. We're gonna analyze this together. So as you can see on here, I did this game against her. Let's analyze it together. Let's get started. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this new channel about the French language. Let's see this video. So we were in Blood Society in Paris, a famous bar. And let's see how it goes. Did I do well the cow opening? How did I told her French while playing chess? Because it's difficult to play chess and teach French at the same time. Let's see how it goes.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, ça va?
Ça va très bien.
Ça va super.
C'est vrai? Oh wow. Okay, I'm understanding. I'm happy about that.
So you might have heard about this. Bonjour, ça va très bien, ça va super. Here I could have replied ça va très bien, like she said. This is the famous phrase that they taught you in school. Ça va bien or ça va très bien. But here I prefer to say ça va super, because as a French teacher you like to give different expressions, blah blah blah. So I didn't want to tell her ça va très bien. Like, there are other ways to say ça va, I'm doing very well.
You have good basics in French.
Thank you. I studied for 4 years, so I should
4
know
years.
better. Yes.
In Stockholm then.
Yeah, no, there's no hope.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
heard you're
as a French teacher I try to give her like a good mindset, because this is the most important when you learn a language. So I said you have good basics, which I do think she has, because she speaks already very well English, of course, as a Swedish speaker. They are so good at learning languages, this is crazy. And of course her language learning system in their country is much better than in France. And also she speaks fluent Spanish, I guess. Her father is Spanish, but also she speaks like Spanish there, as I said, and Swedish and English. So she's already like kind of a polyglot, let's say.
French teacher.
Exactly, yeah. I've been teaching for 10 years almost.
10 years?
I started to teach when I was in Germany.
Uh-huh.
So I have thousands of students since that date.
Do you do it online, or how do you do it?
Online, yeah, mostly online these days. So I'm
Wow.
traveling and teaching at the same time.
Really?
Yeah, so I do have another channel when I teach French teachers to become independent and to travel around the world as digital nomad. That's what I do myself. Today I'm in Thailand, let's say, so I work in a Starbucks and I do this video in a Starbucks. So this is my main channel that I've been doing since a few years, and now I started this for a few years, and this is a new channel I'm just starting about teaching to you guys. Like, if you want to learn French, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. There are daily lessons.
I do on YouTube as well, so
Uh-huh.
some videos about it. So it's
What's the name of your YouTube channel?
It's you can type Jeremy, my name,
Jeremy?
FLE, like French as a foreign language. That's it's very
Okay,
cool.
cool. And do you see any hope for my French?
Should I get started? Or?
I should have told her
Get
here
started at the
that
same
yeah,
time.
you just
Like,
speak
it
French
talks
well.
will be
You have
a
good
good
basics.
exercise.
I said
Yeah.
I told her already.
Do it.
Oh, E3, okay.
Like, look guys, at the way she looks at me. She's like, what is this? Like, she's not 100% sure I'm gonna do the cow, and I'm laughing, so this is really obvious, but she still has a doubt. You know why? Because most people didn't dare like doing the cow. I'm the only one.
That's not what you're thinking. I don't know what you're
No,
thinking.
you don't know what I'm thinking.
No,
You have no idea what I'm thinking.
absolutely not.
Okay. I am very happy right now. My soul is very happy. Oh my,
That's
you're
a good.
doing it.
That's a good tribute, right?
You're doing it.
You can see how surprised she was here, and I was happy that she got so surprised. I didn't expect it. I really thought that more people dare doing this opening tour, because she made it up. She made it up, so I was like, she met so many people all around the world playing against them, and even the most famous people in the chess, content creators and players. Like my coach played against her the day before and didn't dare doing it. So I was like, no, I'm gonna do it. Like, if no one dares, why not me?
This is amazing.
You know how to say that in French?
No.
We say vache for cow,
Uh-huh.
la vache. So you can say l'ouverture de la vache.
L'ouverture de la vache.
De la vache, very good. Good pronunciation.
And here I was like, this is a good opportunity to teach her a bit about French. Why not? She goes to Canada, she goes to France, here she is in Paris. So why not knowing important stuff? Because oh la vache, this is so much of an important expression in French. Usually, we don't say oh my god this much, like oh mon Dieu is the equivalent of oh my god. But we do say more holy cow. We do say more oh la vache in French. And if as a French teacher, if I had more time to teach her, I would have told her about the origin of the expression, because this is important as a French teacher, that not only you teach vocab and grammar and pronunciation, but also about social cultural things. So I could have said it comes from the peasant a long time ago. They were just telling about oh la vache because they were taking care of cows at that time. So yeah.
Okay, amazing.
And if you say oh my god in French, you say oh la vache. So
Oh
it's
la
like
vache?
like how the cow. It's a way of to say
That means
oh my god in French. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So yeah,
So this is
So
a oh la
basically you-
vache moment.
you can
Oh
say
la vache
vache
moment.
opening, kind of. So
This is amazing. You're the first person to play it here.
I wanted. That was my dream to do it against you. So I'm quite happy to do it tonight.
I am so happy
But
about
it's the very first time I do such a thing. So I don't know if I can figure out very well. We're gonna see.
It's your first time playing the cow opening?
Première fois la vache. Première fois. So
Première fois.
And
Wow.
here
first
as
time,
a
première fois.
Yeah, here as a teacher, this is so powerful when you teach French to give like vocab and grammar in context. That's what I'm doing. He says, "This is your first time." I said first time already, so première fois, and I figured out it was quite easy to remember. Première, like this, even something that does exist in English, like for première movie, like trailers and stuff. So fois, this is like a simple syllable to remember. So première fois, first time. As like this is how I teach French usually in context. I give the words, and this is more powerful for the person to remember about the words. This is what I did here.
And you're doing it against, but do you like it?
Like the way of having the, you know how to say that in French? Like cavalier, we say
Le
cavalier.
cavalier, oui.
A cavalier. Like she
Like
knows
in
because in
Quinqueto,
Spanish, Spanish is quite the same actually. And I was like, yeah, if I teach her about the cow opening, why not teaching her also about chess pieces like cavalier? And I could have explained the difference also between, I could have explained the difference between cavalier because cavalier is, it's not really a knight in French, cavalier, because a knight is more chevalier actually. I could have explained the difference between cheval, like a horse, chevalier, horse rider, and knight. Knight is another word in French actually. So we say cavalier for a knight, but actually this is not the current translation. So I could have told her about cavalier. Cavalier in French is someone that practiced the sport actually. Well, yeah, I could have explained more about this. Chevalier, cavalier, and cheval. But maybe I'm gonna explain that in this channel. Don't forget to subscribe. So yeah, that was interesting. But as I said, in a true French class, I would have taken more time to explain all these concepts.
Quite weird. You know how to counter it. I can see.
Of
So-
course, I
Yeah.
had to see
Oh
how
my
to
God.
play it.
Oh my god! So this is already very bad for me
No, it's not that
because
bad.
I can't
my
castle.
God.
Well, not yet. No, but if you play this, you have to believe in it, okay? You have to
Okay,
have more
I'll
faith
She's
in
right.
it.
She's
I
right.
believe
Yes.
100%. no
Good.
worry.
That's the spirit. Otherwise, it's not going to work. That's
Yeah,
the thing
yeah,
with this
yeah, of
opening.
course.
So now I'm coming at you at the other side.
I can see.
Just so you know.
What should I do? Do this maybe? No.
But you're choosing a perfect first game to try this.
Mm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see how it
Hopefully
goes.
it'll not be your last time.
Yeah, hopefully.
Is the cow opening popular in France?
Very popular. You know, when Julien played against you yesterday, everyone said you should do the cow opening, Julien, but he didn't dare doing it. That's why I'm doing tonight, because I want to just try it.
You're
See how it
honoring
works.
That's true. That's true. Julien Song is a famous chess streamer, and Julien Song is my coach actually. And yeah, the day before there was a famous stream in France with lots of French speakers, and everyone in the comments of Julien's video said you should do a cow against Anna, blah blah blah, but he didn't dare doing it. So I was like, this is a shame. It was so good for the hype, so I was like, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna appear on Anno's channel, which I did. So I'm quite proud of it today.
just to see how it works. So.
Cool, cool.
Oh, okay. This is disturbing, but
But it's not too bad
Oh,
yet,
this is
you know?
difficult because
It's fine.
she knows perfectly how to counter a whole opening, which I did expect, to be honest. But
You're a brave man for going for it.
yeah.
Okay,
oh, here I'm so much behind
I'm
already.
going after your
You
knight.
can see her at
Oh
the
this
evaluation
is-
bar here. This is so black.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna.
I
But
had
you
no
still
other
have to
choice, but
believe,
then
okay?
my king, my knight
still
is
have to
trapped
believe
here.
it.
Mon cavalier
This
est
counter
bloqué.
is very good. I can see.
How do you say hope in French?
Espoir.
Espoir.
J'ai
Yeah, I did a
j'ai
small
espoir
mistake here.
maintenant. Je
Oui.
peux. I can do it. Je peux le faire.
Espoir, yeah.
Maybe.
I give her the word, but normally when you teach French, it's very important to say if it's masculine or feminine, because everything you learn in French has always to do with genres. So if you learn the grammar, like the adjectives or preposition, if you don't know the genres, if it's masculine or feminine, you're always gonna be wrong. That's why from the beginning, like even if you know nothing in French, it's always about le or la, and you should know that la is feminine, le is the masculine, and you should know if it's un espoir, like masculine, or une espoir. Here it's masculine, so I should have told her if it was masculine, but it doesn't matter. We were playing chess, so of course there's not a big mistake here. But very important when I teach French to my students, that I always make sure I give the masculine or the feminine of each word.
Maybe.
Je suis d'accord.
Like some languages doesn't have it. I don't know in Swedish how it works, but in German there's even the neutrum, like the das, like it can be feminine, masculine, or neutral. So it's even more important in German, to be honest. So yeah, not knowing the genres is such a bad habit in that kind of languages, actually.
Très bien. Franchement, you have good basics, as I said.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's the 4 years of studying that gave me
What
basics.
can I do with this knight? I'm pretty lost right now.
I think it's
Yes.
gonna have to be a knight sacrifice.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, that was actually a good
This is
way
very
of
fun.
sacrificing
The
it.
cow is very fun to do.
It is fun, right?
I need to, maybe I should, when I do ballet online, maybe I should practice more.
It's
Could
a
be a good
great
idea.
bullet opening because the moves are so quick, you know exactly what to do in the opening.
That's true here, because that was the only advantage I had on this game, is she was below on time, like she was running out of time comparison with me. Now I talk a lot, so I don't have such a big advantage as I used to have at the beginning. But actually I didn't think at all during the first moves, so this is the only advantage. This is so convenient to do the cow opening, to have plenty of time. But now I talk too much because I was doing the French class to her, so I kind of
Castling, why there is a pawn here, it doesn't make any sense.
I lost my advantage on
Oh.
time.
I can't put it, I wish I could put in my queen there, but I don't really know how to do
I'm really
that
surprised that no one tried to do it against you, actually.
yet. Nobody dares. Nobody dares. Apart from
I'm
you.
so proud that I dare to not.
You are very brave. I'm very proud of you. And what's your chess rating?
This is hard to judge me on this game, but
So
I think I must be
Yeah.
around, like on chess.com, maybe
1400.
1400.
Okay.
But here, like I play like a 100.
Only chess I'm
So
16
No.
to
You're
1700.
You're still roasting the cow.
Best rating
opening.
must be 1750 on the chess. Oh yeah,
Playing much better than 100. Okay.
I don't know.
I'll take this.
Should have got a chess rating
At least I'm
with the
having
chess.com
fun. This is the
rating
most
to
important.
figure out
It is the most important thing in
how
life. It's
bad
always
I
the most
played on
important.
this game. I think I shouldn't be any better than 3 or 400 on this game, because I know nothing about the cow opening.
To here.
You know what I struggle with in French?
Nope.
I struggle with all the R's and all the knowing when to say an S or not. Sometimes it's plus, it feels like. Sometimes it's flu.
Yeah, this is hard. This is a hard. I always teach this part to.
But yeah, this is something very difficult in French. Is that the pronunciation? You know, when you do the R. I did a video on this channel about alphabet. Don't forget to watch this video if you want to learn about the French alphabet and you don't know it yet. But yeah, when you say the R, it's like a tiger, like this is difficult to do like this. And most of the European language and also Asian language, they don't have R. They say L instead. So this is a tricky one of the maybe the most difficult letter on the French alphabet for sure. And the other thing she asked me about was plus and plus. How do you say plus and you don't say the s at the end, and plus you do say you don't you do say it, and that has to do with more and more in French. Plus en plus, de plus en plus. And here we do say it when you say I don't have it anymore. Je n'ai plus de d'eau, the water, for instance. So this is, I'm not gonna go in details here. I can do a video about it if you're interested for the people that want to learn French. But yeah, this is not so hard when you do the rule, but if you don't know the rule, can be a bit tricky, to be honest.
The students and they have a hard time as well.
But you seem like a good teacher.
I try. I try my best. I've been doing it for 5 years online already. So I don't know if you're familiar with platforms like italki or
I
it's a
am
platform
not.
where you can learn any language. So
I've done Duolingo, but it didn't work for me.
Duolingo. Yeah, this is interesting here. She said she used Duolingo, and Duolingo actually can be very useful to get the habit of learning the language. But it doesn't allow you to speak the language and to know a lot about the language. It's just gives you for the first 30, 80 days, 90 days, the habit of learning day by day, knowing a bit of words, of course, pronunciation, blah, blah, blah. But of course, when you have to talk on the streets, it's not gonna work out. It just gives you a bit of motivation and a bit of will to learn the language more thoroughly afterwards. So this is why, this is the powerful thing about Duolingo, but don't expect to learn the language with such an app.
what can I do here?
Here I talked about italki, which is a platform where you can teach, you can have French lessons or any other language you want to learn. You can find tutors to speak a language. This is also very important if you don't have anyone like a French native speaker in your surroundings.
Maybe
Duolingo taught me too much about apples and newspapers and not things that I actually use on a
Yeah,
daily
so
basis.
that's what I said. So it is always useful to know newspapers and Apple, of course. This can be useful. I don't say it's not useful, but that's not what's gonna allow you to say and to speak in today's situations. So this is a plus to give you the motivation to learn a language, but not something that's gonna actually teach you the French language or any other language you want to learn.
you listen to your to Swedish pop or something like EDM or Swedish EDM.
If I do?
Yeah, you like it?
I do, yeah, I do.
Because
What's
I'm really a huge fan of Swedish DJs.
Really?
I used to listen to it when I was very young. And
Who's
it
your
was,
favorite?
He's dead right now. It was Avicii.
Avicii, yeah.
Avicii was my favorite, but I love Galantis or Alesso, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
All these DJs are very good.
Also, don't
Yeah.
lose on time.
Huge fan. I'm still a huge fan of Swedish DJs. I think they are the very best, to be honest. But yeah, Avicii, I listen to. I think Kygo, Norwegian as well, is one of my favorite. But Avicii is dead, unfortunately. But I was part of an underground community in which I could have all the musics that were never released. So yeah.
I feel bad asking you things when I see that you have like 10 seconds left.
It's
Yeah.
hard exercise.
I
to
had more
talk
time, but
play
then
the
I
same
talked too
time.
much.
It is.
I
but it's-
taught
it's-
French to
it's
her.
an art.
I don't know why I didn't take the pawn here on G7, to be honest,
True story.
and attack the
Okay,
rook.
next.
It's just a pawn, like. Yeah, now it's too late. I changed bishop now, which is not good because he puts her queen here, and she wants to checkmate me by still defending the f3 case. So she has to exchange bishop, and then I'm done. I'm over. Like I'm screwed.
Okay.
She attacks the rook. Now, yeah, she takes the bishop.
Ah, yeah. The fork.
Yeah, it's over.
Fork.
Checkmate
And
in
the
2.
checkmate.
Very
Yeah.
good.
I could have. It's not over. I could have put the rook here, but it's checkmate in 2. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I really, I was so proud to play against Anna Cramling, and that was such a bit of an analysis and how I could teach French, like by playing chess. Like this is a very small talk about the French language. Of course, that's not a true French lessons, but on this channel, I'm gonna show you huge, not huge, but like true French classes with real students I have, and you're gonna see how I do teach French. So don't forget to subscribe, and I do daily videos on this channel and teach you about vocab, about grammar, about many things. So this is a new channel on this on YouTube, so I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you don't want to miss any of the next videos, and I'll see you in a new analysis. See you later, guys, and bye bye. That was Jeremy.